man. Oh, man. Oh, man. What a draft. Like, unexpected. I knew it. I knew it was going to be an unexpected pick. I don't know why didn't we go safety. We went wide receiver first. We traded up with the Cowgirls, and we went wide receiver first. We get Makai Lemon, who's arguably one of the best, if not the best, wide receiver in this draft. Which is telling. It's very telling. Think about it. Since the offseason started, you've been hearing about AJ Brown this, AJ Brown that. Not even this, let's say the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, it's been AJ Brown is leaving the Philadelphia Eagles, and here we have it. We traded up 3 spots from 23 to 20 to get Makai Lemon. He's a dog. He's 5'11". He ran 4.3. Don't quote me on this. 4.37, something like that. He's quick. He gives me Amon-Ra St. Brown / Steve Smith vibes. You know what I'm saying? He gives me a great wide receiver that knows how to, get open in the field. You know what I'm saying? I don't think this is a bad draft pick at all. I am mad that we didn't get the safety, but it's an exciting pick. It's one of those exciting picks, and it's really telling that AJ Brown is no longer going to be an Eagle, and that trade will happen. That trade will happen. I don't know if it happens this draft. I don't know what's going to happen, but Makai is an Eagle. Makai is an Eagle, and I feel like that this is telling. This is telling. You trade you why am I stuttering? You sign 2 wide receivers in the offseason, Hollywood Brown and Elijah Moore. Then you trade with the Green Bay Packers. You trade Dontayvion Wicks, and now you're drafted at the first round. You're drafting Makai Lemon. It's a great pickup. It's really telling. I'm happy that we got some answers. I feel like that it solidified that AJ Brown is probably not going to no longer be an Eagle. He's going to be one of those guys that's going to give us a need. Give us a need, because at the end of the day, that we moved up three picks for this guy. I don't even know if this guy was really. Let me think. I think he was one of the guys that we were looking at in the top 30. But nevertheless, man, this pick is very telling, man. AJ Brown played this off. AJ Brown played this off because he felt like that we needed him, and we don't. We would rather take that hit. Think about it. It tells a lot. Number one, you get a wide receiver early, first round, early. You move up to get a wide receiver. That's telling. Then, if you move up for a wide receiver, that means you don't got to pay him. You don't got to pay Makai Lemon for a few years, which means, yes, we can afford to take that hit. We can afford to take that hit because we're believing in how we develop these players. I'm trying to tell y'all, AJ Brown played this off. He did. I don't understand why we are shocked that this is going on. We shouldn't be shocked. Look, AJ Brown was a great receiver for us. Hopefully that this is all smoke and mirrors and that he stays. But if he doesn't, I'm not crying over spilled milk. I think that this really determines. I knew that this draft was going to determine if AJ Brown was an Eagle going forward or not. And I feel like that he's not. He didn't show up to the voluntary practices. He didn't show up to that. He didn't show up. He didn't show up in the most important game of 2025. He didn't show up. Then you turn around and you're looking like, what are the Eagles going to do? I'm like, yo, the safety from Toledo is still there. What are we doing? He's dropping. The Panthers needed the safety. They passed on him. And I'm like, yo, let's get the safety. Let's get the safety so we can shore up the safety room. Obviously, they believe in what they got in the locker room already. So they went wide receiver. And I feel like that this is it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes because at the end of the day, I feel like that the Eagles do not like a lot of drama. They tired of the shenanigans. period. Think about it. We were the fans, and that's what I'm saying. We were the fans with AJ Brown, taking up for all the things that he was doing, the reading on the books on the sideline. We came at him about the whole situation with what he did on the streams and all that, and winking when he was with Grunk and Edelman. But this, when Makai Lemon becoming a Philadelphia Eagle, one of the best receivers in this draft, if not the best, I'm gonna say that he's the best. I've seen his route running. I've seen what he could do. He's capable of being that guy, that yak yard guy that we really need. He's very dynamic, and you don't go out your way to get all these receivers. If you're talking about receiver depth and all that, yes, we got receiver depth now, but at the same time, you got to think about this in the long run. We traded up 3 picks to come get this guy. 3 picks to come get this guy. On top of that, this guy is a first-round draft pick, which means we don't have to pay him. We don't have to pay him for some years, which means if him and Devontae Smith can coexist, Devontae Smith is just going to get paid while this guy is still on the books at a very low rate. He's the number 1 draft pick for the Philadelphia Eagles. You don't trade up 3 picks and you don't draft a wide receiver if you're not getting rid of one of these wide receivers. It's mind-boggling. Like I said, I was after the safety. As soon as I seen Keon Sadiq get off the board to the Jets, which was crazy. As soon as I seen that, I'm like, yo, we got a dog. We got a dog at wide receiver. Now, I don't know, like you drafting him number 1 wide receiver. I don't know if you got to start him. You got to start him. So what does that mean for guys like Hollywood Brown and all that? Like, do they just ride the bench, or do they make the team? I don't know what it's going to be. But at number 1 pick, you got to know that he's going to start. He's probably going to be a wide receiver 3 or so forth. You know, Octavian Wicks is there. Hollywood Brown is there. Elijah Moore is there. Elijah Moore would probably be the odd man out, honestly. He probably is. He probably can go right with his friend. And look, I think Elijah Moore was talented at one point. You know, he dealt with some injuries. But you don't do a draft pick like this. Hold up. Okay, they got a defensive end. I was just hoping they didn't get my guy. I don't know where he going to go. Hopefully that we can get this guy, because that's all I want. I want that guy. I want the guy from Toledo so he could play with Q again. Like I want that. I want that. But we got to talk about Makai Lemon. You know, I went on a little mini rant about AJ Brown, but we got to talk about Makai Lemon. Makai Lemon is a dog. He's a dog. You seen the emotion. He said, yo, I'm not coming to play. I think he's ready. I think he's ready for the moment. I think that this was a huge wake-up call for us Eagles fans, especially the ones that still had that little slight belief and hope that AJ Brown was still going to be on the squad. You don't go deep into your wide receiver bag if you're not thinking like, hey, we believe in Devontae Smith, number 1, first and foremost, because I always believed in Devontae Smith. I always said Devontae Smith was the number 1 wide receiver in this league, best route runner in the league, in my opinion. But you don't go this deep into your wide receiver recruiting bag if you don't expect AJ Brown. Like, AJ Brown is not coming back, ladies and gentlemen. He's not. He's not. June 2nd, AJ Brown will be a whatever team. You know, a lot of people say they don't want him with the Patriots. I want to give AJ Brown what he wants. Give AJ Brown what he wants. And we just going to prevail. We got Vic Fangio, that scheme of things and all that. We got guys in the building that can actually, you know, put on. Still got Saquon Barkley. Got the Dallas Goedert back. Yes, a lot of people are pissed off that we didn't get King Al Sadiq, but I thought that was a reach. I thought that it was a reach, but when I seen him dropping, I'm like, yo, we could trade up right now with the Jets, but the Jets picked him. But I forgot the Jets did trade with Indianapolis. I believe they got that pick for the cornerback that they got, Sauce Gardner. So yeah, I think that this was the right pick. It's telling. I feel like that a lot of people are pissed off about this pick. I'm about to go on Twitter to see, but I think a lot of people are pissed off about this pick. They don't understand. They are getting a dog. Philadelphia Eagles are getting a dog, man. They're getting a dog. I've seen this guy play in like real time. They're getting a dog. They're getting a dog, man. There's gonna be videos coming out about like highlights and all that. Like I need y'all to know that we're getting a dog, man. He's like a Ahmad St. Brown. He's like a Steve Smith. You know, he's one of those guys that's gonna put on for the city. They're gonna put on for the city, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it, man, because it answered questions that some Eagles fans were still a little bit hopeful, but the other half were more like he's more than gone. You know, AJ Brown I'm talking about. This speaks volumes, man. This speaks volumes, man. This is similar to I don't even know. It's one of those things where as though that you get younger at that receiver, whatever position he play, because he's going to start. You don't bench your number one wide receiver, your number one pick. You don't, regardless of what you think. You don't bench him. I just want soon as he get here, I want him and Jalen Hurts to get in the lab. But you go back to Tiff and Diamond. Go back to Tiff and Diamond, and him and Jalen Hurts just go to work. They need that chemistry. They need that chemistry because, like I said, AJ Brown is likely gone, man. AJ Brown is likely gone, man. I know that some Eagles fans don't like to hear that. AJ Brown is likely gone, man. Most Eagles fans that I talk to on a day-to-day basis is tired of the shenanigans and tired of him crying and all that, but not showing up when it matters, even though it was just last season. Because, like I said, I appreciate AJ Brown for everything that he did as a Philadelphia Eagle and everything like that. But at the end of the day, getting first of all, you traded with a division rival. You traded up 3 spots. And I'm like, oh, here go the safety. And you get a wide receiver. It tells me that AJ Brown is out the door. And hopefully we could turn that into something. We need edge rusher. We need a safety. We really need to monitor more about this AJ Brown trade of what we're going to get, because he's not back. He's not going to be back in the building. I'm telling y'all that now. Them players, when they got to the voluntary practice, they looked too damn happy. I ain't seen them this happy since I think the Vikings game, like right after the Vikings game, or near Halloween when they all dressed up, they went to South Bowl or whatever. That's the last time I seen the team happy. It's going to be crazy how it elevates guys like Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith. It's going to elevate certain guys because now they don't have to deal with that. I don't know how Saquon Barkley feels. It's just unfortunate that AJ Brown don't want to be a Philadelphia Eagle anymore. It's given now because you got the Mike Rabel and Diana Rossini situation. You got Howie Roseman saying that he don't want to answer any of those questions. He's an Eagle. A lot of people got hype about that. I didn't, because yes, in reality, he's still an Eagle, but we got a Makai Lemon 20. At 20. We moved up 3 spots, trading with the Dallas Cowboys, giving them 2 extra picks that they lost in the trade up that they did to get 11. And we got a wide receiver at number 1, the number 1 pick, wide receiver. Number 1 pick is very telling. It's very telling. Very telling. I want to know how everybody feels. I want to know how everybody feels about this because I feel excited. I feel excited that it's going to be some type of new regime, and then we're going to really see who Jalen Hurts is. A lot of people are going to sit up there and say, oh, Jalen Hurts is not going to do nothing without A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown wasn't A.J. Brown until Jalen Hurts. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. A.J. Brown guy here was all pro. A.J. Brown guy here was breaking records. Been to 2 Super Bowls. A.J. Brown wasn't A.J. Brown until, he got here. It's going to be crazy. The competition is going to be crazy. They comparing him to guys like Amon St. Brown, Julian Edelman. That's another guy. Like, we really got to understand what's really going on here. Like, that pick was meaningful for the direction that the Philadelphia Eagles is going to go. It was meaningful. It was meaningful. Meaningful. It's crazy. It's crazy that that's the pick. It's crazy that that's the pick, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have a lot more, but this is just my live natural reaction to the pick, and I love it because they didn't really speak about it throughout. They didn't add fuel to the fire until tonight. And you trade up, you get this receiver. He out the door, bro. You don't see Devontae Smith videos often, but when you do, it means something. It means something. It means something. I'm not too shocked about we got a wide receiver. I'm shocked that we got a wide receiver the first round. I thought we was going to get him like the second, maybe third round. No, we got him the first round, which means it's a reason why I didn't get an AJ Brown jersey, man. I wanted to believe him. I did. I honestly did. I wanted to believe AJ Brown when he said, "Oh yeah, I signed my contract. I'm bleeding green forever. I'm a retired Eagle. Fly Eagles fly, and all that." I believed him. Things don't go his way. All of a sudden, he's not blocking down the field. He's not running his routes. He's not catching the ball. He's not always open. He's not doing certain things that we know of AJ Brown doing. Now, a lot of people can say that I'm turning on AJ Brown enough. Look, like I said, I wanted him to remain an Eagle, but the way this pick turned out, it's telling, bro. He's gone. He's gone. And I'm not even mad at it. I'm not mad at it. It has to be positive vibes. Guys that it has to enjoy playing with each other. Guys that believe in this Sean Mannion scheme of things. Or hell, think about it. Let's play devil's advocate a little bit. What if this doesn't mean that AJ Brown is gone? What if this means that we got a wide receiver 1? He's gonna be the wide receiver 3, and Hollywood Brown, Elijah Moore, and those guys, Darius Cooper, hell, even Johnny Wilson if he comes off of IR. Even that. What if they just fighting for the 4th spot? What if they just fighting for the 4th spot? Regardless, Makai Lemon is starting. Regardless. So what if that's the case? What if AJ Brown doesn't leave? Like I honestly believe after this pick tonight, AJ Brown is out the door. AJ Brown will be probably a New England Patriot. Dirty Diana Rossini, she probably had some truth with him being given up for a second round pick, maybe a first round pick in 2027. Ship him off to the Patriots, give him what he wants. Drake May is not Jalen Hurts. That team is not winning the Super Bowl with that hard ass schedule that they got to face. So I'm not really too concerned about that. Hell, Eagles don't got to see them. Eagles are not going to have to see them. I'm trying to get another Super Bowl, and Howie Roseman is trying to get another Super Bowl too. And he felt like that this was the right pick. I cannot wait until the press conference. But like I said, I'm going to record a whole video about what I believe in this kid that we just got. Dylan Thiemann just went to the Bears, man. The Bears just got stronger on defense. I'm excited now. I'm excited, man. Good route running, wide receiver. Yak yard wide receiver. Very shifty. Oh, I'm happy about it. I am happy about it, man. If we trade AJ Brown and it'd be a post June 1st trade, man, it would be crazy, y'all. It would be crazy if they said the Eagles trade AJ Brown right now for the 31st pick. For the 31st pick, they trade AJ Brown. And we pick it again. Oh, man. Yo, if they trade, there's a lot of trades going on like that. The Dolphins just traded with the 49ers. The Texans traded with Buffalo. Like, it's very, very, it's very given that this, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I am happy about this draft so far. Not satisfied because we still got needs, but I'm happy. They didn't really have a chance to go offensive lineman. They didn't have a chance to do that. Man. But hey, with that being said, AJ Brown is gone. AJ Brown is now no longer an Eagle. That's me saying it. King DV. He's saying that he's no longer an Eagle. But this pick, it's crazy. Crazy, man. But let me know what you guys think, man. Look, I just wanted y'all to get the raw reaction of that. I am going to come out with a video. A video about this kid in depth tomorrow. Just stay tuned for that, man. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. Some guys are some fans is probably 50-50 about the situation, but this really does mean that we could be saying goodbye to always open AJ Brown. Let me know what you guys think. I'm out of here.